From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go. And now, Lane Thomas. The wind of the pitch. That one called a strike. And we're underway in Pittsburgh. There's the strike at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The wind and the pitch. It's softly on the ground left side. Throws to first in time. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Garcia in his 5th season batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. And ball one.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Joey Meneses, the next to hit, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's Oneil Cruz. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. First pitch misses. Late with the swing there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ezequiel Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a pitch. Hit slowly on the ground. And it goes just foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-2. Out towards left center. On the move. Into the alley. Makes the grab on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. And now J.D. Martinez.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And he grounds one to the right side. Garcia. Now the throw to first on the run. And Martinez is out. Ryan Reynolds here. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And first offering is fouled off. And this is inside. In the air, left side. Gallo moves towards it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And we're back. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Fried, a multi-gold glove award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Nick Senzel.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a good eye there. The Nationals trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Cruz on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Almost got him.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The pitch. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Ward back to work. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Keller's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. That one is hammered right field. Thomas going back, pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Ward checks the runner. Sawinski gets back easily. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Tyler Oneil.
The right fielder, Tyler Oneil.
Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. Bell at third. Sawinski on at first with 2 down. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. And he deals. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short.
High in the air, out to right. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1. And now here is Donovan Walton. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Here's Lane Thomas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. And 1-2. Right side. Duran slings to first, and that is the inning.
Now who is this? Ringing my phone at 3 in the morning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Oneil Cruz. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ward checks over to first, and he's back. Stepping in, Ezequiel Duran.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. Ward keeping him close. Fly to left his first time.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ball.
And there's a ball. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. Cruz, the runner at third. Reynolds at first. 2 out of the inning. Here comes a pitch. That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Back here at PNC Park. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. The lefty fires. Meneses goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. And a foul ball. And a pitch.
No, ball.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And now it's Joey Gallo. Struck out swinging his first time. In for a strike. 0-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance. And it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there.
That's the ball.
That's off the mark. Down 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit right side. Throws to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jack Sawinski. The right-hander back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Walt flips it for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Swinging a foul straight back. The wide to kick the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
0-1.
Upstairs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands at no man's land, a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Washington. Hebert Ruiz. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Cruz. He tripled and scored his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Out to short, Cruz. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
House in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Oneil Cruz. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's the second baseman, Ezequiel Duran. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Kicks and fires. base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Martinez in the box lays off for ball one. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Swings through that.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's 1-1. And strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Way inside. Gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Two outs. Ripped on a line. And that's the third out.
Let's get it. The stuff takes time.
Top of the 6th inning. And now up for Washington, Donovan Walton. Freed back to work. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Martinez running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The other way. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Joey Meneses now at the plate.
1-0.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand batter waits. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. So 2 down. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Nick Senzel. There's a strike. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. And now the lefty. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Oh, he gloves it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Moreta.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Bell in the box now, takes strike 1. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball. That's down.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He's there. He's got it. 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Big stack center field. And that extends the inning for Henry Davis.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That could be.
Mason Thompson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
2 outs, runner at first. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. In the air, center field. Cruz sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. New pitcher on now, Dauri Moreta.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Pitch. Down the line. Oneil on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Moreta, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. To first, that's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And there's a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Right through there, got it. That's the second out. Up now for Washington, Brady House. Just missed. On the inside corner for a strike. Righty delivers. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the right fielder, Tyler Oneil. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missing inside. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him to cycle.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Outside. And now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chopped on the ground. Off-balance feed. There's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Really nice athleticism right there as the pitcher bounces off the mound, fields that ball, and shows off strength and accuracy to second base to cut off that lead runner.
That's the ball.
Martinez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Jonathan Walton. Moreta back to work. That's through there for a strike. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Ground ball left side.
That's foul.
And foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Up the middle. Oh, a great stop. Gathers and throws. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And here is Luis Garcia. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. And he deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. In there safely.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Jose Hernandez on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Next to hit, Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And now it's even up. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Joey Gallo. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
One and 2 now. That's down and in.
That's the ball. 2-2.
On the ground. Toss the belt, and they take care of Gallo for the out. Now Nick Senzel.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That misses. 1-0. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
3-0.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Colin Holderman, takes over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Meneses on third. Senzel on at first with 2 down. Curve hit right back to him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Barnes.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And here it comes. Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. And he chases that one below the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. On the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's one away. So up next, Brandon Bell. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. One down. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jack Sawinski. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1. One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Just off the inside corner. 3-2 now. And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Hard ground ball, base down. Belt is waved home. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Wastes no time there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Davis swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. We go to the 9th, and now up for Washington, Cruz. And the pitch. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now it's going to be Brady House.
That's the ball.
That one missed. Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Out to center. Sizes this one up. And there's one down. Man at first, Donovan Walton digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and he's out. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Hunter Harvey gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here is Tyler Oneil. Here comes a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Kicks and fires. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the lineup. Oneil Cruz will hit next. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. On the money. Nice play. Last chance now for the Pirates. And the batter now, Ezequiel Duran. And that one missing low. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
He was late there. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground at third, and this should do it. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.